All right, rainbow hair. It's all the rage, apparently. I didn't know about this, but I'm learning now. Husband and wife stylist based in Kansas City went viral when they started putting the hair dye in water guns. Belinda, water guns?
Yeah, it is water guns, right? That surprising childhood toy that's making for some beautiful colors all over Kansas City. Andrew and Kat Collette with Love Salon are here to show us their Splash Kaleidoscope technique. Now, Kat, you actually have an interesting story about how this even got discovered.
Yeah, we wanted to have a first collaboration together. Andrew actually just got started in the hair industry. He's apprenticing me right now. And so we decided that we were going to do something really fun and different and something that really embraced the individual. And we wanted like a really freckled, textured look. So we colored hair with water guns.
Okay, and we got to pull some of those up so everybody at home can see them, because how fun is that? Now, when you actually get started, how do you use the gun and where do you spray it?
So Andrew was actually the one who mastered it. If you want to tell them about how you came up with the perfect formula there.
So it took a while to try to figure out exact consistency, because not all water guns will do just the color by itself.
Yeah.
So at first, tried playing with it, went through about 10 of those tubes right there to mix the colors in, and then found that it was about 50 grams of water to about 40 grams of color to even it out to be able to squirt through the water guns.
Now, I see you got some extras here, right? Not going to put me to work because your hair's at stake here. But, you know, you guys have some awesome videos out there online. One of them's gotten about 25 million views. So what do you really credit the success of that?
I would definitely say we credit the success to not only the people who love the fact that it's artistic and it's different, but also the people who don't like it. A lot of them comment on it and they're like, oh, I would never do that on my hair. But the thing is that it's an art, and so we're doing it because our guests love it, and it's just fun to create.
Okay, so once the dye's actually in the gun, you're gonna spray it?
Mm-hmm, yep. So you just squirt it on the hair. We already put our base color on her hair here, because this is the fun part here.
And so it's like Jetpack Jason isn't the only scientist we got in the house right now. We got a lot going on.
So we just laid this mesh down so that way we could have that protection to keep it off of her face there. We just take small sections and overlay them and then squish the new mesh on top of it to really disperse the color.
So you also talked about not everybody loves this technique. Not everybody says, I would do that with my hair. You know, what's kind of your response to that?
You know, I respect their opinion, so it doesn't really upset us. It is an art. You know, not everybody loves Van Gogh, so that's just kind of how we're looking at it. As long as we're happy and our guests are happy, that's really all that matters to us.
And how do we know if rainbow hair is for us if we wanted to try something like that out?
You know, it's funny because like my grandmother, actually, she's a person that I remember we had talked to you about this before, was she had brown hair her whole life and decided that she wanted to maybe try something new. And I said, you know, just live your life. Don't worry about anybody else's opinion. And I said, what color would you do? And she was like, well, what would you do on me? And so if you want to know if it's for you, I would definitely just, you know, try a little peekaboo of it and then just live your life and not worry about anything else.
Okay, and her grandma actually went with purple, just like granddaughter over there. Now, real fast, we are getting tight on time, but I would like to ask you, it's important for you to give back. The name of the salon's With Love Salon. Why is that?
So once a month, we actually have a day dedicated to giving back to the community or those in need. And so every month, like we've partnered with Uplift, an amazing organization to feed the homeless. We did haircuts for them, gave them a warm meal. This next month, we're actually volunteering at Children's Mercy. We just volunteered at Great Plains SPCA, just playing with the animals and helping set up there. So that's all what our salon is about, is just helping how we can in the community.
Well, and that is so great. Thank you so much, Andrew and Kat, and we'll actually check back in with them a little bit later to see how this will actually end up matching. Bill?